Hello, ladies. We are so excited that you are ready for the summer soiree. The three of us, myself and my two good friends, you know who they are, Latifah and Gyleen. The
Hello,
summer
hello.
soiree is just for
Hi.
you. Yay, Gyleen, Latifah, what is a soiree?
Well, a soiree is a glorified party, a highfalutin party, the highbrows, where you can wear a fascinator hat, gloves if you must, you're drinking very cool drinks, a little bite to eat. You're making small talk, nothing big. We're not going to solve world hunger or the peace in the world or the chaos. We're going to have fun where you do lightweight. Maybe life is grand. How was your hair appointment? That type of thing. Except for us, we're going to actually include some stitching as well. But that's a soiree.
Our summer soiree, we're going to make a quilt. I love it because our blocks are really simple and really clean. They're designed so that you can make a full quilt over the course of the 3 days that we are going to be sewing together and playing together and having a lot of fun together.
I love the idea of a relaxed 3-day retreat virtually with all my quilty friends, three teachers, three original blocks, and the blocks are big, 20 inches. So that means we're going to sew pretty fast, these three different blocks. It's 3 days of fun. Now, part of that fun includes some other activities like a special drink every day. Latifah, what is that? What are those special drinks?
So, when we thought about the concept of a summer soiree, we knew that you can't have a good party without great food and beverage. So we thought, wouldn't it be fun if we designed a special drink for each day of our summer soiree? So, kind of as a precursor to that, I thought I would show you one of my favorite refreshing summer mocktail slash cocktail. We'll give you both versions. And it's called well, we're calling it here the citrus soiree. And I thought I'd share with you just a really quick short video on how to make that.
Lovely citrus soiree. The ingredients are super simple. And what we're doing is we're taking your favorite grapefruit soda. I'm going to use a squirt zero sugar because my body doesn't always love a lot of sugar. But there's several brands on the market. There's Wateritos, Fever Tree has one. So a couple of different brands that you have to choose from. There's a squirt regular as well. That's not the zero sugar. And then I also have cut here a grapefruit and a lime as well. And I'll tell you some optional ingredients. I've gone ahead and salted my rim. I choose tahini for mine. If you haven't tried it, it's really works, pairs really wonderfully with the grapefruit, the citrus, and the tahini flavors with the chili powder and the citrus and the salt on the rim. If not, you can use a regular salted rim. I promise this really makes it feel a little bit fancier, and the balance of the salt with the sweetness and the citrus is really lovely. I've dropped an ice cube. I have these really fun ice cube balls that are fun, but any kind of ice cubes will work. And then I'm just going to simply pour my grapefruit soda into my glass, just like that. I'm going to take my grapefruit. We're going to squeeze a generous amount of grapefruit juice, and the same thing with my lime juice here. I like it a pretty limey drink, so I'm going to add a little bit of extra lime juice there. And if you have not salted your rim, this may be a great opportunity as well to add just a little bit of salt to your drink as well. It really helps to elevate the flavor profile there. Going to I believe in presentation and making things look fancy, even if they aren't super fancy. Okay, and that's it. That's simply your drink. The elevation is definitely with the addition of the fresh fruit juices. Now, if you want to take this from a mocktail to a cocktail, then I recommend that you grab your favorite tequila blanco. We have Patron at our home, but you can use whatever brand that you love, and add about an ounce to 2 ounces of tequila to your drink, depending upon how strong you like your drinks. And I recommend this at the end of your sewing day and not the beginning. But it's still, no matter if you have the tequila or not, it's a really light and refreshing drink. So I hope you enjoy it.
Delicious.
I'm ready
This is
for
without
one
the
now.
tequila. And always remember, when we talk about, at Quilters, we're all about presentation. So pull out your fancy glass, because even if we're drinking sparkling water or, a Diet Coke or fruit juice, then it's always tastes better inside of a pretty glass. So,
When we talked about this, I was looking for a fancy glass. I don't have one. I have just like traditional glasses. So I'm going to make a run to the store, maybe even the thrift store, to see if I can find something to make it fancy, even if it's not a fancy drink. I think it makes a difference between the fascinator and a fancy
mhm.
glass. Hey, can't
Yeah.
stop me.
Right, right. And if you can't do a thrift store, antique store, they always have them. Actually, just look in your china closet, cabinet. You may be surprised on what you find of cute little cordial glasses.
And
That is
sometimes
a
it's the little
good tip.
details too. A salted rim, put a slice of fruit, even on a standard glass, it just elevates it. It
Yeah.
makes it really fun. So,
Now, how did you get the salt to stay on there? Is this something you do special to make the salt stay on the rim?
oh, absolutely. You take your lime, or you even whatever kind of liquid you have, and you make the rim of your glass wet, and then you dip it inside
Oh,
of your salt. Uh-huh.
oh. And then is it a
Absolutely.
unique salt like sea salt or does it matter?
You can probably use any salt. I have a margarita salt that I use a lot of times, but that right here is tahine, which if you're from Southern California, you're definitely familiar with. But it's salt,
Ah,
and you get it in the spice section. It's salt and chili powder and some kind of a like citric acid type thing involved. And it's something that I know definitely like comes from Mexico, where they put, you can dip your mango in it or sprinkle it on your fruit or vegetables,
Ah,
and it makes for really great.
ah.
So it works really well with like the grapefruit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Well, if you are new to this thing, because I certainly am, don't worry. We will have recipes, and I'm sure ladies in the summer soiree will share their beverage tips, right? So
absolutely,
no
yeah,
worries
absolutely.
there.
absolutely.
Now, one thing that we definitely are going to do is sew during the summer soiree, and we're going to sew big blocks. We have some tools. Maybe you don't have a polygon tool, and I would be surprised if you don't, because Gyleen is the queen of polygons. She has 5 different polygons. She's using polygon 4. Is that right, Gyleen?
Four. Yep,
4.
four.
And she put together a nice little video so that you can see the shapes that you can make with the polygon. Kylie, you want to talk a little bit about your polygons?
Yes, well, there's 5 tools all together in the series. We're going to use Polygon 4. And so if you had all 5 tools, you would end up with 21 shapes, basically. And of course, all the shapes mix and match. All the lengths of the legs are already mathematically correct. So that all you do is get the tool, cut the shape, and everything goes together like magic. And to help you with the magic, we're going to help you with the magic by cutting videos and walking you through step by step. So please enjoy a quickie of the Polygon 4 tool. Polygon 4, guess how many shapes it makes? Four! Four shapes. Polygon 3 made 3. Polygon 4 makes 4. And yes, it's a kite, but it's a bigger kite because we want to go higher. So you can see mother load, baby load. Okay? So let's get started. Here's my tool. Let's go to the, I got like parts all over the place now. So there's the kite. So it makes a large kite, a smaller kite, a gem, that's the gem, and a pyramid.
Well, that's exciting. I didn't realize there
Yeah.
were 20 over 20 shapes in the whole collection. That's
Yeah,
pretty
20
amazing.
shapes. Yeah, and I love mixing and matching. And so we're going to give the Polygon 4 a workout with one block and really go through just about all the shapes that the Polygon 4 can make. So it is not a one trick pony.
Do you happen to have the block handy?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Of course. I was waiting for you to ask.
Okay.
And,
Let's
and,
take a
uh,
look.
and I promise I'll move my chair back where it was. Okay, how's that?
Ooh,
Wow, that's wonderful.
gorgeous.
And it's on almost the medium color palette that we're going to be using for the three shades of summer. Um, so yeah, and it's just fun. And the work with a 20-inch block is a load of fun, especially for summer. You want to think light and airy. And sometimes if you have small piecing, it looks too condensed. So these are all very light and airy blocks so that you're learning something, but the scale is such that you get far very, very quickly. So you only have to make 9 blocks. My gosh, for a 60 by 60-inch quilt, you can't ask for a better mix.
Yeah, I
So
love
I guess
that.
we should talk about the quilt a little bit here, huh?
Yeah, why
So
not?
we're
Let's go for
making,
it.
so it's called Summer Soiree is the event, and during the event we're making three shades of summer. So that's the name of the quilt itself, and the quilt is going to have three different blocks, one designed by each of the three of us, and we're going to make that one each of those three blocks in three different colorways: a light, a medium, and a dark colorway. They're all 20-inch blocks, and we're going to do a 3 by 3 layout to make a 60-inch quilt, which a 60-inch square quilt, which you'll be able to finish during the course of the 3-day virtual retreat weekend. But we're also going to let you know how you can take that 20-inch block and you can do other things with it. So you can make a 20-inch square pillow, you can make a 20 by 60 bed runner or table runner. You can take one of our blocks and make a whole quilt or whole project out of that. And it could either be Geraldine's block or my block or Gylene's block, whichever one is your favorite. So it's going to be a really powerful, like simple quilt in that we can finish these blocks within the course of this weekend. But we promise that you're going to learn a lot. Whether it's with Gylene's polygon tool or my ruler, the Herdy one, or Geraldine's going to show us how to use how to make the really fun triangle and a square block as well. So a fun, like fast-paced, light-hearted weekend that'll be full of games and lots of other things that just makes for an enjoyable experience. But you're going to learn a lot as well during the course of making the quilt.
Now, of
So
course,
let
we want to see your block.
Right,
Oh,
right.
of
Latifah,
course,
you said
of
all that, but
course.
we didn't see your block.
Here we go.
Oh, look how beautiful it
Nice.
is. Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
And we'll be doing, of course, half rectangle triangles with the Herdy one. And if you haven't gotten a chance to play with it, a lot of you have the ruler already, but each of the rulers are can be ordered a la carte on our website. So that means if you have one or two of them already, then you just purchase the ones that you need to use.
So that
Wonderful.
leaves you, Geraldine. Come
It
on.
does. You took the words right out of my mouth. I can't wait to show you my block. Here she is. Beautiful.
Ta-da! I love
Oh
it.
my gosh. Look at that.
I
Look at that
love
beautiful 3D
it.
look. Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
good.
20 inches square, big blocks, fast sewing. That's what we love, right, ladies?
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
Now,
yes.
if you were just hearing about the soiree, the summer soiree with Triple Stitch, you are just in time to enter our giveaway. We had two. One, we have a winner. We want to share the winner of the who won a free ticket to the summer soiree. That's right. Those who entered early registration, they were entered into get a free ticket. But we didn't want to leave it just for that. So we have another giveaway, and that registration giveaway and that entry ends on the 24th. Got a little
Right.
tongue tied there. So if you enter by the 24th, you will win potentially. You'll have a chance to win the basket full of prizes. But we already have one giveaway to announce someone who won a free ticket to the soiree. Let's take a look at that. We did a digital, what do you call that, Latifah?
It's a random number generator, pretty much, but they give you the fun wheels. We entered all of the orders in, and we have a winner. And that's the order number. So 1311, Triple Stitch Club 1311. And the winner is Sabrina D. And we haven't even let her know yet. But we'll send her an email shortly after the live and let her know that she has won a free membership into Summer Soiree. Now, like Geraldine said, if you have not signed up yet, basically everyone that signed up until now and up until the 24th of this month, which is just 2 more days, then you'll be also entered to win a really fun prize pack that we have calculated to be valued at over $500. These are just a few of the items. So there's an Aliso mini iron and an ironing board cover. There's Kai scissors, and like a tiny cutting mat and rulers and patterns and Drit supplies and lots and lots of goodies. This is just a small sample of them. But each one of us contributed to this huge prize pack worth over $500. This one, unfortunately, is just open to our domestic entrants, so people who are in the United States. And I'm sure everyone understands about shipping and duties and all of that right now. So we had to limit it. But if you enter by the 24th, you'll be eligible to win this prize pack. So don't wait, and go ahead and sign up for Summer Soiree. And of course, if you have any questions, you can email us at info@triplestitchcollective.com.
I'm really excited about this summer soiree, and many ladies have already signed up. They were in the first Triple Stitch event. Which was a mystery quilt a day away, and they jumped right in right away. They signed up. They're excited. They're ready, getting their fascinators. They're getting their
Yeah,
fascinators.
I'm sure you're all wondering about, you see all of us with our little hats on, but our fascinator hats. But we wanted to, this is a virtual sewing weekend experience, and we want to, of course, make it about learning and sewing, but we all do that. But we wanted to have this really fun experience. It's all about community building and all about having just an exciting, fun weekend. And so we will be announcing a series of activities and things. But one of the things we're going to have is a fascinator contest. So we'll announce more information about that as well. So we have lots of plans for fascinators during the course of the weekend.
Fascinators, specialty drink, mocktails, games. What else are we going to have?
Food, hors d'oeuvres, little
Food,
finger food.
finger food. Are you
Yeah,
good at
yeah,
finger
we're gonna come
foods?
up. Yep, little quickie recipes that because we got to
Mhm.
eat. Well, for drinking, we definitely should be eating as well.
Yes.
So, so we're gonna have little finger food that's not sticky, probably a sweet and a savory, perhaps, and so that we can keep our energy up, so we can have more fun playing. We're gonna do a little bit of sewing, but we're gonna do a lot of fun, lots of games. The fascinator business is just one, and Geraldine has said that since we're zooming, you're really from your shoulders up, and how best to wear that crown, male or female, is
Mm-hmm.
to have a fascinator. I can't wait to see what the guys choose to put on their head, whether they're going to do a full derby hat, a boulder, or the whole ship. Oh, it could even be a Western hat. Who knows? But we do have a couple of gentlemen that stitch with us, and everybody is welcome. So I'm excited to see what their hats are going to be.
That
Absolutely.
is a good question. What did the men wear when women wore fascinators? I
I
have
think
to
they
look
were,
that up.
yeah, derbies or boulders, I think is what they did. Yeah.
I mean, but they could
Oh.
even come with a fun bow tie or something like that as
Oh,
well.
right,
So,
right. Exactly. An
yeah.
ascot, you know?
Oh,
They could
yes,
wear a
there you
cool
go.
ascot, you know?
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would
that's a
be more
neat
than
idea.
appropriate. Yeah. Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be fun. But I mean,
Well,
I think one of the we talk about fun a lot because we want this to be a great experience. But I think one of the things that I'm most excited about is the fact that it's just going to be such a wonderful community building experience. Because all of us, we sew at home by ourselves in our studios or at a kitchen table or wherever it is that we're sewing, and it's just really fun to do it with other people. So we'll have open sew time do the course of the day that we can sew together. You can ask questions. We have special time for show and tell. You know how proud that we just were in showing our blocks here? Then we all love to do that and have people ooh and ah over our projects. So you all get a chance to show your work and ask questions and get feedback as well. So it's going to be really interactive, high energy, a lot of fun, and it's not gonna, like with these big, huge 20-inch blocks with fairly large pieces, it's also a project that you can finish and complete. A lot of you can. Depends on how much eating and drinking you're doing as well, but you can finish. It's designed for you to finish over the course of the weekend.
Yeah.
I love that. We know that sometimes ladies get um, anxious about being able to finish a block, and some will want videos. And we maybe need to mention that they'll have access to watch it later, right? During the course of the event. If they miss a day, they can watch it the second day.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're going to have, I mean, there will be a published schedule. So, starting in the morning, and this is a global schedule. So, we'll have some core hours, and you'll go to the platform and you'll be able to see first of all, the schedule, and the video that will drop, the pattern that is for that video, and probably several videos for that each block, because we tend not to make the videos too long, so you don't have to figure out where you are. So we make them in segments, and they're just easier to upload and navigate. But you're going to be able to write comments underneath the videos if you have any questions, and we're going to watch the video live. So we'll be there with you. It's not like you're just only doing a video. We got a live component because we're having a fun weekend. So we're there too watching. But if you miss it, because life gets in the way sometimes, and you can always go back, replay, and do whatever you need to do to get everything you need to do. So that is really, really how all of this is going to play out. And guess what? And maybe Geraldine and Latifah will talk about it. Our community page that is always so much fun.
That is so true.
Absolutely. Go for it, Geraldine.
Well, all three of us were excited that not only are we having this live component, but when you need to go and find the video, like Gyleen said, or chat with people after the Zoom, we have a community, and you can access that on your mobile device, your phone, which is fantastic. And the ladies love that because they can post photos of their work, share with each other, share tips and things that they've learned. Because when you're in a community and not sewing by yourself, you get to learn from everyone. So the community fosters that, whether it's on Zoom live or on the platform where you can go in and post photos and ask questions. We're all going
Mhm.
to learn from each other.
Absolutely. And the community will actually open prior to the event. So you get a chance to, ask questions leading up to the event, post pictures of your fabric, your fabric selections and all of that. So if you've been involved in a program with us before, like if you were part of a day away, then you really, really, a lot of people were very active in the community and really got to benefit from that. And so much fun to have it ping on your phone and like, oh, someone else has posted something, because that's where we grow, right? Having that
Hmm.
feedback and being able to like bounce ideas off of each other. So really, really excited about that.
Yay, I can't wait.
It's gonna
I
be
know.
good.
So, so when you think about it, it's more than the weekend of the soiree because we have the stuff leading up to the weekend to get you ready to go on this vacation. And it's a group thing with us. So things will be dropping once we open up the pages of all the prep stuff. So you're not waiting until the last minute to try to throw it all together. We don't want to cause panic and want it to be an even flow with your life.
Mm,
So
mm.
it's kind of like a woosah moment that you're just not going on vacation. We're going to take it slow and easy to come in to really build that relaxed atmosphere once you get there. So you're all ready. You may have to send the whole family out on their own personal vacation to get rid of them, get ready for, Grubhub dropping food for them or pizza night for 3 nights in a row. But maybe they can pull it off so that you can have a fun time and play with us, learn with us, and laugh with us. We're building the community. And all of that takes a lot of laughter and lightheartedness as you learn different techniques and we like the mistakes because they're very creative. So we're going to look forward to those as well to say how did that happen and say okay, and maybe that would be one of our games or something. I don't know. We're just making a lot of the. We got to get the thing together, and we're ready for you. So hope you join us. Come on along.
Yay. All right, ladies, thank you so much for sharing what the soiree, the summer soiree with Triple Stitch is going to be like. The community is definitely ready for it, and we are waiting for you to sign up. Join us, join the fun, don't miss out. Don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. Instead, register, join it. You don't want to say, "Oh, I wish I had joined that." We want you to be there. And if you're hearing this for the first time, make sure that you pass this on. Many of those who are already in the Triple Stitch community are spreading the word. So you spread the word too. Bring some friends along, and we want to make friends with your friends. This is us getting to know each other and building a community together, right, Latifah?
Absolutely. Remember that early registration ends on the 24th. That's 2 days from now. I hope you get a chance to view this before then. If you are a US based customer and you purchase before then, you'll be entered to win the big giveaway basket. So take advantage of that. Otherwise, sign up, send us an email at info@triplestitchcollective.com if you have questions. You can go directly to triplestitchcollective.com, so you can read more information about the event itself. We have fabric bundles. You can get the rulers there. The registration fee is just $297, which is a really great value for the amount of fun that we're going to have over the course of the weekend, and also the amount of learning that you're going to actually have. It's a takeaway as well. So we hope you can join us. We want you to enjoy this experience with us. It starts on July the 30th, through August the 1st. But don't wait to the last minute, so that if you need rulers or anything, then you have time to send them to you. And I'm really looking forward to it and hoping you can be a part of it.
Yeah, just to make a the fabric kit that's available is a
Oh,
batik kit this time. Sponsored, we're using Benetech fabric, and it's all batik. You'll love it. We love it. Great value. I think the whole kit's like 12 and a half yards worth of fabric. So that's always really good. And Geraldine, don't we have something that they could post on their Facebook pages and wherever once they're registered?
Oh, yeah. Once you register, will be able to download I'm in and then
Yeah.
put it on your social. You can share it through email. It just lets everyone know that you are going to the event of the summer, right? The summer soiree. It's going to be really a fun time. And I just want to share this last bit and then we'll let you go. It's not only the experience, but also the creative experience with the three shades of summer, very unique in different blocks from unique and different teachers, designers who want you to grow as a quilter, but also the opportunity to play with color, to play with big blocks in a big way or a small way. You get to choose, which I love that, and I can't wait to see what Gyleen and Latifah and I choose individually from our own personal style, what we end up putting together. And just imagine at the end of the soiree, we're going to see a parade of unique quilts. Even though it's one 60 by 60 quilt, some may decide to just do one block or 4 blocks or 5 blocks or the whole quilt. I just can't wait. I know we experienced that with the A Day Away Mystery. Weren't some of those quilts that the ladies made from their stash just amazing? And
Amazing.
I know the same thing's going to happen with the soiree.
Absolutely. So I hope you can join us on the summer soiree. Sign up at triplestitchcollective.com. Email us for questions. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yay! See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye. Bye.